Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the stream here. I certainly hope you guys are doing great today because, yeah, well, everything seems to be falling apart on me. Now, it is about 1 o'clock. You know, I'm still working through on a couple things. I went to go start up everything. Usually, no problem. Turn the camera on. Nothing wanted to turn on. So, I'm working through that now. So, turn the camera on, didn't want to turn on. Turn on Streamlabs, it had an update. So I'm like, alright, well, this is 2 for 2 already. We're going great. And now, I can't get volume through my headset. So, and it's weird because I can listen to YouTube videos just fine. But yeah, no sound through the game or anything. Which is odd. And now it's working fine. That was a bit loud in the ears, but yeah, no, for some reason, things just did not want to work. I think my computer's having some issues beyond what those issues. I think it's starting to overheat more. It's having a few other issues, but I am in the game. It's loading up right now. Maybe I just need to restart the game. I don't know. It's a little weird. It's been a weird weekend for me, and I'll tell you a little about what happened to me. But let's get into the game first, and before we get into what happened. It seems like it's going strong now. Get the game loaded up here. So yeah, I don't know, let's see. On Saturday, I've been cleaning out our garage here at the house, and it's been going okay. Actually, last Saturday was going really well. I was getting quite a bit done, cleaning things up. I thought it was more than I thought it was. And about maybe 2 hours into this, you really can't see it anymore. Let me pop over the main... Before we pop in the game, let me actually just pop over to the main camera here. There's a little red dot right about there on the camera. I actually got bit by a spider. Didn't feel great. Knew I got bit right away. So, it was not fun. Yeah, I'm like, alright, this absolutely sucks. I didn't get an allergic reaction or anything from it. But I swollen for a little bit. After that, I just like, I felt kind of like just... It also was very frustrating, almost. And so I didn't get much left, or I got a good part of it done. I didn't get all the rest of it done like I wanted to. Yeah, it just kind of was one of those weekends. It was kind of some odd things happened like that. And, at work, we started to get really busy just because people have had these really weird issues. So I work in IT. Some people know that, some people don't.
The network has too much heat and has locked down.
And, we have a lot of people come back to our office. Well, people haven't used their desk in 18 months now. Now, I wasn't there for the entire time, but fair enough, I was there. You know, I'm there for when they come back. They just had some really odd issues. And like yesterday, I actually was in the office, and I think I ran across, our building's not massive, but it's a pretty decent sized building. I was running back and forth between like 9 and like noon. I was running back and forth at least probably once or twice an hour, just to get people the stuff they need. I'll plug in their old equipment into their desk. Hey, you know, I mean, I'm kind of complaining a little bit. I enjoy my job still. Like, I love doing IT work, and I love doing, like, development work. It's just fun. Like, to me, it's like, oh, great. I get to try to figure out what's going on. I don't know. It just, to me, it seems like it's, you know, the only other job that would be better is if I did IT in an amusement park or something like that, or did design work for an amusement park. That would be, like, the ultimate goal. Still working on that, though. But today, we are actually in Evil Genius 2 like we have been for the past month and a half, almost 2 months now. The game came out 2 months ago already. And I've already beat it once. We were playing as Maximilian, but we're playing as Zalika now. I've actually been kind of enjoying this playthrough. It's nice enough that all the different Evil Geniuses actually have different ways, and they have different cutscenes and things like that. I do like that. And so I think it's time to see if we can See if what else we can do on the world stage here. What does this get? Oh, this gives us heat. There's a little bit of money too. Alright. Oh, areas in lockdown. So what we're going to try to do is we have two things we need to do for our quest here. We have to raid this lab here, which we don't have enough martial artists for quite yet. These are the people that were making the watches for the agents so that they wouldn't spring our traps. Bit of an issue. This is the one. This is the one where they're trying to create as much gold as they can from Say My Name. So we're trying to get this stuff from the world stage. So I'm kind of curious on how that's going to go, because we wanted to focus on some loot and some of the super agents to try to get them up and going as fast as we can, or get them out of the way and get the loot out of our base, get the super agents out of our way. Kind of a good way to say that. So what else do we have? Our lab was kind of devastated last time. I do remember that. So let's see what we have we can actually go and research. Well, we could do some of the ones we weren't too keen on. Something like this luxury bed. So let's go ahead and do that. Not that we'll probably use it, but we need it for other things if I'm thinking it. We need it for the compact lockers. It would be kind of nice to have. That will... I think that was probably what Great Link increases layer mini capacity. So there we go. Increases capacity. A lot easier. We can use like one of these. That probably wouldn't be bad. In global operations, I think we have all these already, so not bad. I'm trying to save a little bit of money because
need anything specific?
Because we will need some of those later on, like some of the more expensive science labs later on. But I'm trying to save some money right now. I know we're getting we're about 3/4 of the way full. We were almost full when we first started doing this, or when we first loaded up the game. So yeah. Speaking of martial artists, how many do we have? We have one. Well, that's not ideal. Where's our training lab for them? They are right there. So there's one in training right now. Let's actually, since we do have a little bit of money, let's actually try to expand a little bit out this way and see if we can't get a second one in here. Just so that we can actually have two training at once. I think that will help out quite a bit, and also having the guy there to train with the new martial artist will help as well. Let's see here.
The heat at a criminal network.
Speaking of heat, let's see if the heat is off here enough. Looks like it is, but Olga's there. With Olga being there, it's a little hard to carry out that mission, so let's don't do that. So let's take a look here, some of our level 3 networks. How are they doing over here? Not too bad. We've got a wave of soldiers that just popped up, though. It's not ideal. Where are these soldiers at? We're walking up the beach here, so let's make sure these guys are taken care of before they really get into the base.
I need that intruder located and taken care of. There's work to do.
So we take our henchman over here.
Not a problem.
The master is at work.
That's what you pay me.
A spectral is loose. Flee or perish.
Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. We have a lot of our minions already there, so yeah, I don't think this will be too big of an issue. All right, well, we'll leave them to that. What else we? I guess we're not doing as okay as I thought we were. Oh, they were down to like one person. Okay, there we go. They're still fighting them though. There we go. All taken care of. No big deal at all. Give me 1 second here. So over to Twitch.tv. There we go. Sometimes they these bots are a bit annoying sometimes, but I can fix that really quick here. Go to the mod settings. you. I don't like, especially with the bots and like that. I hate having them. I just hate, I hate having that kind of chat on the screen, and everything like that. So if I delete them, it usually looks a little bit nicer. At least to me, it does. But give me 1 second here. Where in the world? Why is this not popping up now? Why are these not? I don't know. That's a little weird. Should allow me to delete those, but I don't know. That is a bit odd. I bet you I figured it out. Hold on. There it goes. Boop, boop, and boop. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. And we get back to our game. Like, I get, like, it just, not scams. You know what? I think that they are scams. I'll just be real here. I don't understand them. I really don't. Like, I deal with scams a lot because a lot with IT, you have to deal with, hey, somebody coming to you and says, hey, what is this actually, is this really you guys? It's like, well, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. For a lot of the people,
Task complete.
a lot of them, I'm glad we've kind of trained them to say, hey, question this. If you really do think something is wrong. Now, granted, some of them are a little more over enthusiastic on how many they send to us, but I'd rather especially some of them, they'd rather just be safe and sorry, and 9 times out of 10 I'm okay with it. But there are some times they're like they're taking a little overboard, but yeah, it's just scams like that I don't understand, where there's like, hey, you can get more followers. I'm like, I don't really care. Like, here's the thing, because I've said this many of times, and I think if you are new here, or might be wondering why I stream, I just do it for fun. Yeah, it's kind of like a hobby for me. And, some people will go paint or work outside. No, I stream. It's something I thought it was always fun. I love playing video games. I love telling some of my stories.
The scheme has succeeded.
I remember I actually went to lunch. Well, I went to lunch with my vice president and a couple people from IT yesterday, and they asked me what I do. They actually asked me about my arm. I know I've talked about when I broke my elbow in 13 places. You can't really see the scar on there, but yeah, it's like people are interested in these stories, and I just have some really interesting stories to tell, and it's actually been kind of fun to do. So let's go ahead. Looks like there's a lot of minions they want for that side mission. Oh crap! Look at that. I'm glad I caught these people where they where they were. But no, to me, it's just like I do it for fun. It's like if people enjoy it, come and join us, and, either play along, talk about what they've been doing, or whatever. Great. If not, I know there's a couple people. I can remember the first stream or second stream I ever did. The first stream, nobody talked the entire time. I thought it was a little odd, but I figured I was just a first time I ever did this, I wasn't too worried about it. But, I'm sitting there, I'm like, it's like, I can see like 1 or 2 people are watching. I wonder what they're doing. But I never asked, because I know there's those people, I do it myself, that they go into a stream and they just want to watch. They don't want to get involved, but they want to see what's going on. I know I did that with like Brainard Bayes Jr. Great one. I love watching him. Love watching Jack Patillo as well. Achievement hunters are kind of a big favorite of mine. But I was watching it. I'm not like one to really jump in and say, hey, what do you think about this or what do you think about that? I'm just one of those people that kind of lay back, kind of watch. I want to see what they think about the game or what they're doing in the game, because they could be playing a game that I really like and they're doing a little bit different strategy or something like that. And I remember the first person that ever said it, I don't remember his name. He's probably the first follower I have, so fair enough. He actually was like, hey, I don't know if you know anything about, you know, or how many people you have watching, but I always like put you on, just like listen to you in the background. I always love like hearing you like talk about your experiences. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So I really don't do it for anything other than just having fun. But things have gone. This is the mission we've been doing. So essentially, we've been sending more minions to these people. So let's see what this charade has gone on long enough. You're an evil genius. You don't buy things, you take them. So take the remaining pieces of the spinning wheel and get to spinning gold. We've been going back and forth between here. We need 10 mercenaries for that one. Oh, there's Olga there. Well, we'll have to deal with Olga here in a second, but that's okay. Don't get me wrong. It's actually been really fun to kind of grow this channel a little bit. Just as a hobby, but, you know. We're at 65 followers, and you know, we've been trying to get to 75, I think is what it is.
Find and kill that intruder.
And we're actually getting, you know, we're 10 away from that, so that's really cool. We've been trying to also get the affiliate goal, which we've actually been inching closer every stream. Not by much. Some streams are a little bit better than others, but it has been getting a lot better. Let's see here. So those people are taking off to go steal that last bit of that gold wheel. We can now unlock the tier 4 stuff, but we need the centrifuge to do that. So I think it's time for us to spend a little bit of money, which we do have, and I don't mind spending the money. The only problem is that we've had some money issues in this game, and I'm just a little concerned. That is the only thing. So it's stuff. It's 200 grand for 2 of them. Let's go for it. Well, give us about 154,000. Our salaries right now are 139,000. We should be okay. I'd say should. We can probably go out here somewhere. Maybe try to find some good stealing or stuff to steal. Maybe right there. That looks like a good one. That's not a bad one to do. Let's go over here to America. Oh, I don't want to go to there quite yet. Because usually they actually have some really decent ones. I mean, it's $18,000 every second. So, there's probably another one here. Let's take another 3 guards. We're going to steal some cash from Mexico. And I think that should be okay for now. I don't want to go too overzealous with money stealing right this second. Just because we are hitting that limit, but we're only about halfway now.
A scheme has succeeded.
All right, brainwash goons. Okay. So essentially, it sounds like what happened was we were like, "Hey, we're sending you all these people," and all of a sudden they're disappearing. We sent them like 10 people of each of the categories, and all of a sudden they're like, all of a sudden they disappear. And it's like, all right, well, this is a little odd, but it happens. And now it looks like since we stole the last point, they're sending the brainwashed people we sent over there. They brainwashed them. Now they're sending them back to attack us.
That intruder is just a number.
All right, well, let's see how this goes.
Let the battle be joined!
Yep, and that's what I'm kind of concerned about, because Atomic Olga is now here now too. So not ideal to be sure. See if we can find her really quick. Which I've noticed that a lot of our minions actually don't come down to these levels too often. They actually like to stay on that 3rd or that 4th level. I mean, I guess that's where most of the commodities are. I mean, there's a restaurant. There is a restaurant down in the 4th level, so I don't see why they wouldn't want to go down there, but maybe that's just me thinking that. I don't see what does concern me though is I don't see Atomic Olga anywhere. And apparently, okay, yes, apparently somewhere they're in combat. That was not with Atomic Olga. I've yet to see Atomic Olga either, which is a bit of a concern. I will say that that is an issue. Oh, there we go. got
There's
some
an
more people
intruder
walking
here.
through the front door area there. As well as soldiers and atomic Olga. So there we go. I was kind of curious of where they would be coming from. So it makes it a little easier when they walk through one of the doors. I'll just be honest with you.
I need you to search
I think
for
it was
Atomic
Symmetry
Olga
and Agent X might be the only
eliminate her.
ones that actually don't come through the front door.
The Spectro is on the move.
Here I come.
I am.
Command invalid. Compliance.
The shadow attacks. It is.
Oh, he's about to die.
Darkness lurks.
Home.
Well, at least he's got some. But let's see here. Let's do this
Yeah, who's
on
gotten
this
lost
guy.
in the big boys? I'm listening.
Termination program activated.
All right, well that didn't work. We'll just start shooting.
A henchman is in danger.
We've got 2 henchmen down, which is not ideal.
IDS unit responding.
Yeah, she's actually also down. So all 3 of our henchmen are down. So not ideal. Let's also kill these
I
people.
want that intruder dead. Find them.
Your minions are in combat.
I want that intruder found and killed.
Well, this might not end well for us because there's a lot of soldiers. And somehow he's already back up.
Is ready.
What do you need?
I need to get him down to here.
You don't want it. I'll be back in it. Time to earn my keep.
Somehow Eli's still up. As to how, I'm not sure, but he is still up.
Not so tough.
Your minions are in combat.
I'm supposed to be laughing. This is the best you got?
So it looks like we actually, while we're doing all that, we actually killed the brainwashed minions. So, and it looks like Atomic Olga's gone, so that's good. Had some issues with that one, but it does have it. All right, so now we do need to get the next research project done, which I hopefully won't take too long. That will give us. Oh, we need the whiteboards. All right, so hold on here. You know what? We better hold off on that just a little bit. Let's actually try to get some more money coming into here. That looks like it might help us there.
Something is wrong with either the minions
That one's about to
or
shut
the
down
training
because
room,
of
boss.
heat.
I need a break from these clams.
Let's go ahead and send somebody there. We can send somebody there. That one's about to shut down. This one might need some scientists there. There we go. We can send those people up.
hench-
What's Spectro doing?
Let's snuff.
Say,
Swift as a
why don't
shadow.
you heal? There we go. I think we're okay now.
A minion is deserting.
For some reason, all these people are starting to desert, and I have no idea why. It's a little odd.
A minion is deserting.
That's trained biologist. I'll keep the trained biologist. There's a couple of them I'll keep as a good one to have. But we do need whiteboards, so let's go ahead
Research has been paused.
and get these whiteboard things. The whiteboards actually aren't that expensive, or
The
as
heat at a criminal
they're not
network
as expensive
has
as
attracted
you
the
know
forces
some of
of
the other
justice.
technologies. So I mean they're 15,000 for all 3 of them. That's not too bad at all. But I'd like to try to keep our research going here. If we can maybe get the evil genius down here. Oh,
The
that's.
darkness lurks.
Oh boy, I don't think Spectro is ready to be an
Nothing
evil
is
genius.
certain but my success.
But we'll just see about that. She hightailed it down here. She's already. The evil genius seems like she can run across the
This is crucial to my success.
run it, like absolutely just beeline it across.
Science needs to be left alone.
The base.
Kind and
As to
clear
why or how, I'm not 100% sure, but she can.
You're running low on power. Build
There
more
we are.
generators.
What is it? Floor 2 we're building. All right, we're building our secondary power area. It is. Oh, that's investigators, hopefully. Hopefully those are investigators. I don't think those are our minions. Yes, they're just investigators. Okay. I can be okay with that. Not like I want to be okay with that, but at the same time, it's like it's not gonna blow up or anything. Alrighty, what do we got here?
Salaries paid.
Cool. We had the salaries off, so we just got something from the bonus objectives. What do we get? We got the whiteboards. Okay, makes sense. So here, hopefully, we're about halfway now. Hopefully that'll be done here relatively shortly. Unfortunately, we don't. I mean, they're about 100 grand a piece. We could afford another one. What are our salaries looking like? 134,000. I mean, we could probably easily get that. I'm kind of curious about this spinning wheel. What is this going to do for me? Is it going to be a loot item like the Sands of Time, or actually will help us increase how much money we're getting?
Has been triggered.
That would be really nice if that is true. I honestly don't know. We're learning together. Even with the first playthrough of this game, I actually didn't get a lot of the loot done, and so I am kind of curious. Like I learned about the Sands of Time from somebody that was watching, and they said, "Hey, it really decreases training time." I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Especially with this one, where we're having so many issues with military minions. Actually, not a bad thing to have around. It's good just to get a good stretch in during the stream, you know. It's only a half hour in, but it's still. So far, it seems like it's going a little quieter now, and we're slowly inching our way towards getting what we need. Let's also try to get rid of this investigator here.
I have reports of an intruder in the lab.
Threat identified. Stand by for elimination.
We will take care of that pretty easily.
Training resumed.
Broadcasting still looking good. I was kind of curious because we only had a couple of these. But we're also building. How's that power room going? It is almost all the way in. We're missing 2 more there, but looks like they're getting installed pretty quickly here. That'll give us 81 power to kind of play with, which that'll help us in the long run here. Which honestly, with all the gear we need in the lab, it won't take us that long to actually get that back. I did think about something here. So we have a lot of issues with people getting into our lair or our lab and our vaults. I'm putting a shark tank there. See if maybe that'll trigger. If it because usually it's nobody's here when they're going to cross there. So maybe that'll help us. I don't know, but it'd be fun to see somebody fall into the shark tank. You know? Oh, it's like, you don't mess with a classic. I'm like, that is beautifully done. Let's see here. These are all looking... I forgot about that. We put that fountain in there last time. That's pretty good. I don't know. It's like... There's one thing I do need to mention, though, for like next week. I know a lot of people, or if you're new here or something like that, I'll mention it again too. But I am actually not going to be able. I probably will be a little late on both streams next week. I actually have to work those mornings, but I will be here streaming. But it might just be a little later than normal. That's right. It's like I need to get that out. I'm like, I couldn't remember. It's like I unfortunately have to work right up to 1 o'clock, which I'm like I said I would do. A lot of our people are actually either on vacation or out next week. So it's like, oh, well, that's a bit of an issue. One of the few people that's going to be there pretty much the entire time. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Grab a little more coffee here. Although I will have to say, I think this might be my third cup today. Not ideal. I had to get a new bed recently. I don't know if I've not been sleeping well or just wake up. I'm like, all right, cool, I can't get back to sleep. But yeah, it's been a little odd with how my sleep's been going. But you know, it does happen. But it got bad enough to where I was like, the old mattress I had, the springs were starting to like rip through the actual mattress itself. So I'm like, you know what? It's not really worth keeping this thing. I'm like, I have to probably, like, it got to the point where I was like, I was gonna wait till the weekend to get it, but then it got so bad it was like, I've gotta go get one. Why is there so many?
Locate and kill that intruder.
So why is there so many people like in our base that easily? Execute a hitman, execute technician. We need to train more scientists. I don't know what's going on with that, but no, well. So we're also with this research, so we can move on with this project spinning wheel. Let's also take a look at over here. How are we doing with? We can actually have the people. Do we have? We have the money. We don't need it. We don't need it because we have plenty of cash there. Oh, I got something here. Fire Flash, thank you for the host there. I really do appreciate it. All right, what else we got going on here? Research is almost done. We're getting the lab or getting the other thing done. We got the compact lockers. I'm kind of curious to see how those work. I don't know. I didn't get those the last time. We're starting to get these things that I didn't actually have in the last game. So that is pretty neat.
Research has begun.
Also, I'm really kind of curious what this spinning wheel is going to do for us. Also, while we're here, let me see what the compact lockers do. So they're the same. Oh, they're double-sided. Ooh. Oh, that's a memory. So, all right. If anybody knows what I'm like, I was about to say, if we on this side say, ooh, if anybody knows where that's from, number one, you're a big Disney fan, but number one, why are my minions in combat? But no, it's like I'm getting sidetracked. Let me actually finish the story first. If you've ever been to Disney World, which some of you know that I've been 23 times, and that's not an exaggeration. We've actually asked Disney how many times we've been, and they've told us 23 times. Get that one corner dug out there. So there's a show down there called the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Now, if you've ever been there, it's actually a pretty neat little stunt show. It's a little bit dated, but it is a neat show to go see. Oh, that's probably why. Okay, there's a few soldiers in the base. Why they'd be in combat. Back to my story, though. So, it's a stunt show. It's about, I think, like maybe an hour, maybe 45 minutes. It is worth going to see. Like if you're going down there for like your first or second time, it's a show to watch out for. But it's also, you also remember, I think it's only shown like 4 or 5 times a day because of how many or how long it kind of takes to shut the show and things like that. How long the show is itself. But usually you can get to one. I think there's usually 4 or 5 shows a day. Now with COVID and everything, I'm not 100% sure how many they're doing currently. But it's still a great little show. But I don't know if they do it anymore or not. But there was a joke that they would play, and I don't remember what it was between. Like they're acting like they're shooting a movie, and so they have the assistant director come out and they're like, hey, we want you to this is what we need you guys to do while we're filming and everything like that. And it was something like it was like when we point to certain sections, we want you to do this. So everybody on this side will say ooh, and the other side will say ah. It seems like kind of innocuous. And What happens is, well, you can actually go, if you want to watch this online, you're more than welcome to. But what happens is the director will say, how are you guys doing? Like, I'll point to your section, I'll ask how you guys are doing, and they just told them, you know, exactly what to do, and they're like, ooh, and like, the director's like, what in the world's going on here? Bit of a joke, but it's something that, it comes up for some reason so often in conversations, like with like me and my parents, or like friends who go to Disney. It's like, all right, well, this is just a thing that happens. It is rather funny, though. Got that one taken care of. Looks like, I don't know if our mini capacity is getting a little bit better. Our capacity is almost 300 now. Good lord. How many does these hold? 20. These only held 3. Oh. Right. Alright, well, that is a lot better. Good lord. Like, I could get rid of a lot. Like, I'm already up to 300. Like, I can get rid of most of these back here, then. Not that I, you know, I'm like, I don't need that many minions. I think 300 is the maximum. So, let's get rid of some of these. Let's get rid of all of them. Not that I don't need them. I might turn this area into, like, a better sleeping quarters. So that people can, you know, have more areas to sleep in. Might be beneficial, actually. So let's see how this goes. Let's also check how many minions do we have. We only have 18 workers. Let's grab a couple more of those guys just to help with some construction. So mini capacity now is down to 265. Okay. So that means if we go in here and we place a locker set 20, 40, and 60, that will replace that entire room of lockers, just those 3 things. Alright, so we've got that research done for that. Let's also, how are we doing on salaries here? 111, we need 80, alright, that'll work. I want the atomic one. Look at that, that was almost perfect timing for both of them. Alright, so we're getting actually 2, oh, hold on, it's actually part of the side story. Kill soldiers, nope. Complete any smash schemes, nope. And collect this reward. And it didn't give us nothing. Well, it gave us a loot item, but I don't know what that loot item does. Are they still trying to raid that lab, or did something happen and we didn't get it? I honestly have no idea.
Research has begun.
That's a bit odd. I don't know if the area locked down and I lost my people, which would suck. So let's take a look at what we actually got here. We got Rumpelstiltskin's Wheel. One day somebody may ask you for your firstborn. Until then, you can spend as much gold as you like. It just takes a little while. Where do we want to put this? You know what? This seems like a lab item. I don't know why, but you know what? We're going to put it in the lab. See what happens with this one. I'm kind of curious about it. Like, what does it do? Also means we need to get another one of our side missions going. Because, you know, reasons. Where is that construction worker with this gold wheel? There he is. Or it's a technician, I guess. I'm kind of curious what this does. If anybody knows what this does, let me know, because I have no idea. See what we got here. Yeah, so it's a big, like a big pot of some sort. Does it? It just says it takes a little while to get gold going in here. Oh, so we literally are just printing gold. I don't know if our money's going up any faster.
Salaries paid.
It kind of seems like it, but I'm not really sure. That is pretty neat, though. A little bit different. I kind of like in this game, where like in the other game, essentially the only reason you would have loot items was to kind of make your base look a little different. Or sometimes it was a part of a mission. This one, they actually do something for you, which is kind of neat. I actually kind of like that. So let's see. Outback Steakhouse, we get a grill for that one. That's actually a really neat one. What is this one? The Flame of Prometheus. That seems like a fun one. Pharaoh is a foul. Pharaoh is foul. Foul is Pharaoh. How about that one? Too darn hot. Roll out the red carpet. Else a magic carpet we can get. Too darn hot. You know what? Let's go for a little magic carpet ride.
Story begun.
Let's see here. Where do we gotta go? Southeast. Does it say southeast Anvil? What it said? Or whatever. It's right here. The Middle East, essentially. I need a level 2 crime network there, though. Let's go and upgrade it. That should work out pretty well for us. But we gotta retrain all these people, though. That's a bit annoying. We probably don't have the people to retrain. Now, we have about 67 people. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. You've got to be kidding me. As you all know, I'm going to be very upset here in about 30 seconds.
You got it.
Yeah, the Spectral is on the move.
An intruder in the lair. Kill them. I need that intruder located and taken care of. Let's get scientific. I'll make a statistic out of them.
All right, let's first of all, let's get the evil genius out of here.
Square peg, round hole. See?
Also get Eli with the silver revolver.
Brains overbroad.
A Spectral is loose. Flee or perish.
And as you can see, the lab is burning down.
You are under attack.
What next? Time to switch them off. Another experiment requires science kills.
Come on, get up
I'm
here.
intrigued to see the results.
I don't want to see my lab burning down.
Time to switch if logic dictates.
All right, let's get her back to here.
I cannot think around these fools.
Darkness has seen death. Shadow attacks.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I haven't seen that one yet. I guess, yeah, it just creates an ally.
I is attacked.
Something is wrong.
All right,
with
well,
either the minions
that is
or
really
the training
unfortunate.
room, boss.
The entire lab has burnt down, and now our gold reserves are burning.
Training has stalled.
Well, what do we need for this this current lab experiment? We need the centrifuge. Of course we do.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
So that is not ideal because
A henchman is in danger.
because we don't really have that kind of money right now.
Time. That's my feet.
So let's see what we got maybe over in the Americas.
A minion is deserting.
That's actually not a bad one. 250 gold every 5 seconds. Not bad at all. Symmetry must have caught on what we were doing there, so we're gonna wait on that one now.
A minion is deserting.
A lot of workers, a lot of people deserting. Yeah, probably because all the bodies. Does happen, but
Training has stalled.
like once we pay these salaries out, we can start getting another centrifuge back in here, and hopefully we can get back going with this.
A minion is deserting.
Let's do that now because we're getting some more money back in. So
A
we've got going
minion
on
is
optionals.
deserting.
Low morale, which is not ideal right now. You know what? Let's also get some luxury beds in here while I'm thinking about it. Something like this all the way around. And we put them along here too. It looks a little odd there, but that'll work for now. And we should be back up to 300 capacity if we are full.
Salaries paid.
I'll stretch my neck out a little bit. Oh, why? It seems like, I don't know if it's the bed, so me trying to get used to it. I mean, it seems like I'm just kind of stiff today. In past couple of days I haven't been, but, you know, it does happen. Maybe also running around all day yesterday, getting stuff done for IT, doesn't help either.
There's an intruder here.
They don't stand a chance.
I don't know how they keep disabling my traps. It kind of bugs me. Let me just... trap works. Let me trap works, please. Let's see. Look at that. We can actually... We got one back. So we get a little bit of money from there. What... how close are we getting to doing this one? So we've got almost 3 of the 4. We need more biologists and a martial artist, which should be hopefully done here shortly. Let's take a look here and see if maybe there's a way we can maybe increase training here. We got plenty of the... Ooh, that's not biologist. Where is the biologist trainers at? They must be on floor 3. Biologist, oh, there they are. We got 2 of them. I don't know why it's taking so long then.
A henchman has recovered.
Let's see here. We can collect all those, so that's nice. How are we doing on salaries? We got another 5.5 minutes before we have to really pay those out again. Get some schemes completed here, so that's always good. We're missing 1 biologist. We can try this again. Heat might have played a bit of a factor here. So let's go ahead and launch a scheme there just to reduce the heat in that region. We're just waiting on that biologist then. Let's wait on this one. Just because I want to make sure we can get this one done. So I thought we had this one done already, but I guess we didn't.
Research has been paused.
It is slowing down our research a little bit, but that is okay. Don't we have some... let's see here. Let's take a look here. Don't we have some fuel still for Void? We don't. Kind of hoping we did, because that would make this a little bit more fun if we can actually get a couple of those. That's more data we need to get. Let's see here. It also helps us with our research, but sometimes the research is a bit lackluster. What we get.
A criminal network has too much heat.
That
and
one.
has locked down.
Let's get this one. And can't get that one yet because there we go. We finally got that one done. Hopefully that means our traps work again. Let's see here. Let's collect this reward.
The code from the microfilms. It should help Void dampen the effects of the agent's watches.
Should isn't good enough. We need to interrogate the scientist who made them.
That'd be a good idea.
We didn't get her. All we got was a name. Lena Lundstrom.
Lundstrom. I should have known. Bring her to me. She should be easy to find on her world tour.
A scheme has succeeded.
Alright, and defeat investigators in the lair, complete research, and stop Linda's tour on world stage. Alright, well. Fun times to be had by all. Let's see here. There's a couple new ones that have popped up now. Let's see here. What do we got? We have a lot of martial artists. Great. So what we got here. A level 2 network here. So let's upgrade that one. What we got over... Let's see where else we got. Level... we already have the level 2 network. Maybe there. We don't. We need to upgrade that one. So let's go ahead and do that.
Salaries paid.
This one we don't have a level 2 network in. So we're going to need a couple more communications arrays. How in the world do I have 216 power?
A criminal network.
All right then. For some reason, either there was a bug, or I was doing something wrong. You know what's happened? Nope, never mind. Time out. I've already figured it out. All my stuff in my laboratory is burnt down, and that's why I have so much power. Let's get 2 more consoles. We can afford the 20 grand right now, so we can just do that. Yeah. We'll need the databanks back, so let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Or do we get it? The databanks are what, 15 grand? That's actually not bad. It's 45,000. We can get 2 of them right now and be okay. We will need to get another. Or we'll need to rebuild the lab again. I gotta figure out a better way to make sure. Actually, the shark tank is gone, and so is the door over here. Both big issues. Don't like how much this is going to cost me, but I almost forgot the camera was gone over here. So let's see here. It cost me 51,000. Well, 115,000, so we're good there. Okay, well, I think we're a little bit more back on track to try to get things back up and going. I think we're solidly in there. Let's see here. Has Symmetry moved off here? Or no? Oh, well, she has moved. Well, hold on. I was looking at the wrong place. How much heat do we have here? We only have 90. Let's go ahead and reduce this with some intelligence. And then send those guys up there. Let's also send... Ooh. I'll send mercenaries out there. It's worth. That's actually level 3. It's actually probably worth the money. We need to upgrade this criminal net or this criminal place to a level 2 so we can get that mission done.
Not so tough.
4 hitmen. We can go ahead and just take care of that. I do realize there's supposed to be investigators in this lair.
Your henchman is in combat.
Oh, those are soldiers, not investigators.
I want that intruder dead. Find them.
There's 3 of them.
Research has been paused.
There's a 4th.
Science needs to be left alone. Find and kill that intruder.
There's one right here. Oh, there's 2 there. So there we go. Oh boy, this has already come out a firefight. It looks like the hitmen are just mowing them down. That is impressive.
What you pay me for?
Alright, that should be almost all of them dead.
Salaries paid.
Two is upon
Oh, there we go.
Your henchman is in combat.
There's that part done. We have to get the next. We have to get the research done here shortly. We're also starting to do some of the world tour things and things like that. So hopefully that won't be too much longer here.
A criminal network has been upgraded.
Great.
Training has stalled.
So what do we need here? 4 mercenaries, 2 hitmen. All right. Well, that's quite a bit. So what do we need next on the next Magic Carpet one? Complete research project. Right. Research. Anyways, so we are getting close on a couple of these. That one won't be probably the next one we do. Won't be too awful bad. Let's see here. Let's go down here and let's get a 3rd databank back in here. We will need those. Do we go ahead and purchase? Do something like that. I'm going to take a little bit of a risk because, you know, I'm a little. I just want to get this research done. Let's also see if we can go steal a little bit of cash really quick. Not with as much intel we have. So, that being said, let's just see if we can find some more places to just go steal money. That would help us quite a bit. Do.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
I'm collecting that reward. Didn't mean to get that one, but we did get that reward. We have plenty of money to pay our... oh, we don't actually. Now we do. I know we were getting a little close, but Now we can actually have 2 researchers working on these centrifuges. Seems like we're doing okay. So we're not doing
Training
great,
has stalled.
but we're doing okay. I'd like to try to get more money in here. I don't know why. It seems like, oh, there's investigators right there. No, those are actually rogues.
Locate
Never mind.
And kill that intruder for me. That intruder is just a number. And once you find
Did not expect
You
or
had to
didn't
see me
expect
go.
rogues, but
The dark
all right.
will never see me coming. Darkness strikes.
They also walk in the same room with all my military minions in it.
Show you what a barracuda can do.
Doom is upon you.
Although it seems like these rogues are pretty tough.
Let's snuff how will you take the shadow attacks.
I got one called the Deadly Team. New achievement. I haven't seen that one yet.
A henchman is in danger.
What health these guys have? Good lord.
Your minions are in combat.
Alright, it looks like
Henchman
that's
is
taken
in
care of.
danger.
Execute quantum physicist, no thank you, because that would be kind of costly.
Something
these
is wrong
reasons.
with either the minions or the training room, boss. A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
Roll the red carpet, nope. No, I mean, I actually am kind of curious if maybe we should actually work on some of the, get one of these people here. Like Jubei we could get as a henchman. I wouldn't be a bad one. I think I'm going to actually go with Who Hunts the Hunter
Training has
and
stalled.
get out with the old Jubei. Kind of nice. Because later on, everybody comes to attack you. And I don't want that. There is a way you can actually get rid of, I guess, all the super agents and all of the other crime lords.
The
So I'm like,
heat as
let's
a
just get rid of them,
criminal
and we don't have
network
to worry about them
has
then.
attracted the forces of justice.
My throat. For some reason, it seemed like today, maybe just today, I was not ready for the stream. I feel like my throat is just deciding it just does not want to continue. And it is not fun, to be sure. So waiting on some more martial artists to show up for those. We can continue. Well, we're starting to get a little bit more money in because we're saving up for it. So it's not like it's a terrible thing to have happen.
Training resumed.
Speaking of which, so I know we're working on that nuclear power stuff, which we will need. But when can we get these vaults?
An item has been destroyed.
Excuse me, what?
A small fire has started in your rear.
I'm sorry, what? Oh. Why did the fire... Oh,
All
there's
fires have been extinguished.
I need
saboteurs
that
there,
intruder
which
located and
thought
taken
the
care of.
power...
There's work to do.
thought that power room was the main power
Here I
room,
come.
which, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst... Oh, Lord.
An inferno.
Is there a
is
second group of
raging your
saboteurs in
rear.
here, too?
There's an intruder here.
Good Lord.
Kill them. I want that intruder found and killed.
They don't stand a chance.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
What do you need?
Oh, why these guys have so much health?
Is in
It's a
combat.
little odd. But for some reason they do.
Your minions are in combat. The fires are being dealt with.
Well, we lost a table. Lost a security desk. Lost
The
some
fires
weapons.
are almost under control.
Well, that's not ideal.
An
Alright, so all that money we
inferno
just...
is
Oh,
raging
for God's
in your
sakes.
rear.
Yeah, because not all these saboteurs were dealt with.
On my way.
So they're all marked for termination, so I don't know why.
Training has stalled.
I mean, you know, on this disguise is not helping us at all.
Yes.
Like, can you actually get over here?
Not a problem. Time to earn my keep. Yeah.
If I do this correctly,
Let me explain. That's what you pay me for. I'm listening.
she got some health back. I thought he would, but I guess not.
The master is at work.
Awaiting by your command.
Well, this is turning out
Your
not
minions
ideal
are
for
in
me.
combat. Some
A couple more minions are getting down here, but
Flee or perish.
I don't think they're going to help them very much, unfortunately.
It is time.
Oh wow, he did actually knock that person out.
Swift as a shadow.
Huh. Well, I was pleasantly surprised on that one.
Night and shadow in.
Alright, so let's actually rebuild this armory a little bit more. Let's get the advanced table back in here. Let's get our watch or camera computers in here. Do we want to go with that many pistols again? I mean, we can move, It doesn't hurt to have that many pistols around. Let's see here. And then the rifles. Where do we get the rifle rack here? We do something like that. You know, it probably wouldn't hurt to actually have more rifle racks. Hold on, cancel. We do it with like a one here and here. Confirm that, and then we need to go back over here. Rebuild these things. There we go. So hopefully we'll get that rebuilt here momentarily.
I need to stay fresh to stay frosty.
Build archive, execute workers, no thank you. We're getting close in that research, so hopefully we'll be able to... Oh, good lord, there's a wave of soldiers here now. Well, this is
A
not
scheme
ideal.
has succeeded. A henchman has recovered.
What do you need?
Alright, well, we need to get Expectro.
Ready
They're
for
both
anything.
healing, which... with soldiers literally walking up to our door,
I have
not
reports of an
ideal.
intruder in the lair. Kill them. Find that intruder.
Guess what we'll
and
do is
kill
we'll
them.
have
You have a
Iris
command? Affirmative.
hold them off for a minute, and then while these guys continue to heal.
Terminate.
Shadows away. Shadows cannot stretch there.
Yes. What if I could?
Well,
A
this could end,
henchman is in danger.
badly.
Your minions are in combat.
Maybe not. I think they're slowly, well, maybe not. They're actually just moving around to kind of split up a little bit.
A criminal network.
Well,
Yep.
that's an issue.
Research has been paused.
Well, there might be another massacre on our hands here, unless we can get these guys.
I'm listening.
Alright. Eli, can you go help take care of these people? Where's the Spectra? Where is the other guy at?
Light, dark, meh. It's immaterial.
There we go. Hopefully that'll save some people. Where's the Spectra? Alright, Spectra is almost there.
Darkness strikes.
There we go. So hopefully that'll give us enough power to really get through these people.
Your
Along with the
henchman
few people
is in
that are a
combat.
few military meetings I still have. Not that it's going to end well for me, but it should be okay.
Your minions
That's
are
something
in
we can
combat.
take care of. The only problem is that I bet you we have quite a bit
Training
lower.
has
Well,
stalled.
that's not bad. That's actually not terrible. This is more what I'm concerned about. How much money do we need? 84. We only need $84,000. All right. Well,
Your
let's
scientists have made
let's
a
just go ahead
breakthrough.
and buff up the those guys. So looks like we got the atomic power finally. That is really nice. We need one more research on tier 4 to actually get to the better lockers for there. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Research
It's
has
a little bit
begun.
cheaper, but it also should go a little bit faster, I would hope. Now we get 40 power out of those. So I think for every 3 we take up, we can build 2 of those. So we can actually gain a lot of power from those. So like right here, we would actually gain 20 power from these 3 by putting 2 nuclear ones in. So that might be something we need to do. Let's see here. Can we actually do any of these yet? I don't think we can, because I think we got a lot of our muscle minions are just hurting. So let's see here. There's 2 of them. There should be 2 more somewhere else.
The heat
One's
of
in
the criminal
Japan.
network has
We need one more
attracted
mercenary. We
forces
can
of
almost do that
justice.
one. Where's the other one? Oh, right here. We need more martial artists. Great. Let's see here. Martial artist. Let's increase it to 8, just so that we can try to keep more in here. So that won't take us too long. Where's our evil genius at? Hopefully, maybe she can do a little help with the lab down here.
I'm intrigued to see the results.
Hopefully, both of those will be taken care of here shortly.
A
Armory looks like
criminal
it,
network
the
has
armory
too
is back
much
up and
heat
working
and
again,
has
so
locked
that is
down.
good. Think of what else we could do. Really, what I need to do, it seems like, we need to build a little bit better training areas. Because, like, it seems like it's taking forever to train anybody right now.
A henchman has recovered.
Speaking of recovering, let's have all of our henchmen go to here.
Command processor.
Iris, can
I
you go down
require
there?
a reboot.
And Spectre, can you go here?
The Spectro is on the
Let's have all 3 healing, so that when the time does come that we need some more help, they'll be fully ready to go. There's some investigators right here.
An intruder in the lair. Kill them.
Seems like they're just going around my traps
I want
now,
that intruder dead.
which is an
Find it.
issue. What else we got going?
New optional objective available.
So what that is. Execute valet, no thank you. How are we doing on fuel for Void? We have 4. We can get 1 more, we can actually fire Void again if we want to do that. Let's see if there's one out here we can maybe find. Let's also see if we can do that 1 mission. We can. Let's... Oh, all goes there. Let's not do that right this second. However, there's a place there to go steal some data so we can fire up
Scheme
Void
has
once again.
succeeded. Your minions are in combat.
Oh boy. Not ideal.
Research has begun.
Everybody needs to go to the cafeteria now, which is not ideal. Or, I'm sorry, the staff room, which is over here. Because they're a little low on morale. I think that's what happens. Yeah. All of a sudden, all of their morale just dropped to 0. I don't know if it's that many bodies were just laying around. Very well could have been, but, yikes.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
How's our minions doing? We have 89 still.
A minion is deserting.
So maybe we can actually maybe get a little bit more room out of here. We can dig all this out now. Looks all good there. A little more out this way here. Just trying to squeeze in as many of these TV areas as we can, because that, I think, would help. We'd probably put, what, 2 or 3 more up? It looks like we're just barely not able to put another one in there. But if we move these over to maybe here... We need one to squeeze in there, so that'll help us. Let's do that. We're getting, what, 2 or 3 more out of this, so more people can enjoy good relax and watch some TV. Evil Genius TV.
Minion is deserting.
All evil all the time. What else we got going on here? Kill Patriot soldiers. We have enough issue with that already. Looks like things are going a little bit better. Well, I'm out of coffee. Bit of an issue, but that's, you know, big deal. That's why you always have a spare. And this is not coffee. This is the opposite of coffee. It's tea. I don't really know if it's the opposite of coffee. It's kind of the same idea, but different elements to use.
The heat at a criminal network has
Alrighty.
attracted the forces of justice.
Can we now try and do that one over here? Nope, Olga's still standing there guarding. Great. See a lot of martial artists for that one, so don't think we're going to get that one right this second. See a lot of martial artists for that one too. You know what? What's going to halt us right here? Really, mercenaries are kind of halting progress right now. They're all 3 being used, so it's not like they're not training, but still. Let's go. Looks like they're just trying to search down the magic carpet. So it looks like we have to explore the desert on the world stage. There it is, and that's where Symmetry is right now. So how about no? I also need a bunch of mercenaries for that one, which is not ideal because we need mercenaries for seems like every one of these, but we can do this one. So let's go ahead and do that one. That area is now in lockdown. That's not ideal. You know, we can actually dig all this out, can't we? We can. And one, it makes the room look a little bit nicer. But the other thing is that now... Can I do any more? No. I probably won't do that then. Here's the other thing, though. What I can do, I can, number one, move this to somewhere a bit more appropriate. And actually add in more mercenary training areas over here. And that should still be in the influence of this thing.
A scheme has succeeded.
Maybe moving it to there might help. Let's see here. I try to put a 3rd up, but that would block all of that. That should still cover that, but they'll have to go there. Let's confirm that. Let's see if it still make sure it covers all 6 of these, because that would help us quite a bit. Maybe it's a bit overkill. Maybe. Although, you know, if it works, you know, it works.
Salaries paid.
I did just realize that this shelf is actually... No, it's not backwards. Never mind. Thought it was backwards for a second. No, I was wrong. Yeah, it looks like it actually does cover all 3 of these. Still, it should cover all 3 of these too. So we'll have 6 of these going at once. That's a lot of people being trained at once. It's not like they're not doing a lot of guard training though, because we have to train guards to be mercenaries, and mercenaries to be martial artists. It seems like they're not doing as many, or nearly as many guard trainings as they are mercenary trainings. Oh, it doesn't reach this last one over here. Can we actually move this over one? Move this over. Ooh. Well, I cover it there, not there. Nope. You know what? I'm just going to cancel this.
Your minions are
I'm
in
not worried about it.
combat.
But we have, of course, in combat somewhere. Oh, there's soldiers in the base.
There's
Awesome.
an intruder here. Kill.
You got it.
Let's snap the master is at work. The shadow attacks. Respect. See, I attack from the shadows. Darkness is all my friend.
Seems like that'd be pretty easy to finish up there, so
A
a little
criminal
bit
network
of
has
cleanup
too
work,
much heat
but that's
and
no
has
big
locked
deal.
down.
Train Socialite, we'll keep that one. Construct centrifuges, no thank you. Hopefully we won't have to do that again. Probably will though.
A minion is deserting.
There we go, got that taken care of. New staff room looks pretty swanky. It looks like we are getting some more mercenaries being trained. There we go. We got that one done. So let's take a look here. We need to do one more research and we can actually get
Task
get
complete.
these mega safes done. But we will need some of the more we'll need one more of these over here. Is there something over here maybe that'll help us? That wouldn't be bad. Is there anything maybe in global operations we can get? We can get to level 4 networks. That wouldn't be terrible. We can get the computer array, which helps us with more intelligence. We really haven't had that issues. You know what? Let's go with the upgrade criminal network. Number one, I don't think I had these in the last game, and that might help us with money later on.
A minion is deserting.
But let's go ahead. Oh, symmetry's still there. Never
Research
mind.
has begun.
Looks like our martial artists are starting to get a little bit better. We got 3. We need 4 to run a couple of these missions. Like symmetry is still there. That's gonna bug me for a little bit, but that is okay.
I need that intruder located and taken care of. There's work to do.
We might need to build some more broadcast areas so that we can, you know, let's go ahead and do that. Especially since we're working on upgrades to get to level 4. Probably gonna need more of these tables in there. But it looks like I think to actually beat the game, we really only need to go level 3s. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's also take these and we'll slide them against the wall here. And make like half panels along the wall. I think that'll look kind of nice too. That'll give us, what, 8 more broadcast streams?
Salaries paid.
So it'll get us back up to 10. That won't be too bad. How are we doing training-wise here? We still have 100 minions. Well, 99 workers, I should say. 101, there we go. That we should be doing a little bit better with here soon. Well, we should be able to be training more guards like that here soon. But also, I've kind of noticed, let's see here. Mercenary-wise, we're
A
actually at our
small
max.
fire
Oh,
has
boy.
started in your lair.
Oh, boy.
An inferno is raging in your lair.
An intruder in the lair. Kill them. That intruder is just a number. And once you
Let's
find
get these guys
Here I
down
come.
here to take care of these guys.
Lurks.
Await compliance.
Well, at least they're putting the fires out at least, so that is a good thing.
Is upon you.
find that intruder.
My hour is at hand. Are you afraid? You should be.
locate and kill that intruder.
Time to earn mine.
Fortunately, we might lose a few generators here.
Your henchman
Yep.
is in combat.
That's what I'm afraid of.
A henchman is in danger.
Which is not ideal. Looks like we are losing some generators. But that won't give us pretty much a reason to go to try to get the atomic ones in here. So that'll be at least one reason. Move that back down there so we can actually
You've run
use
out
that
of
still.
power. Build more
that'll give us
generators.
80 more power. Just to replace those two.
The heat at a criminal network.
That is our main area,
Forces of
which kind of
justice.
stinks. But I'm thinking, I don't know if this area will be big enough to actually
Research has been
replace
paused.
all that. To replace like this, maybe it might be big enough to replace this. If that's true, we can build a larger training area, kind of in this area, kind of arced. So we might try to do that. Try to upgrade all these to a little bit bigger generators here.
Power restored.
So in that case, hold on, let's see
A
here.
criminal network has too
We
much
sell
heat
these
and has
two.
locked down.
I'll have to sell 2 of these. It'll give us plus 20 power. If we try to add one more on, which we can, it'll give us plus 40 power. Costs us about $40,000, but we have the money right now to do that. And I like to try to replace at least the one on the second floor. If we can replace the one on the first floor, that'd be even
Build
better.
more generators.
I don't think we will, though, but we'll see. Collect that reward. Execute the mercenary. No, thank you. I really think we might need to add in some more dojos to build more martial artists. Which, and we can. It wouldn't be
Research
too
has
hard to do.
resumed.
Something like that. Items, and then go to martial artist trainer. We need to add one more line onto there. Well, nope, can't cut that out yet. Martial artist trainer, boosh. Confirm that. So now we're up to 90 power. Let's continue actually trying to upgrade all these because it's worth us trying to do so, like right now when we have plenty of power, so that when we do run low on power, we can't actually do this one yet.
Salaries paid.
So when we are running low on power, we can actually get we don't have to worry about this too much anymore. Sell the 3 here. Add in 2 more. It costs us $70,000 to do that. Let's go ahead and just move these generators back one.
Research has been paused.
I'll give us another 40 power though. Once we get the power going, of course. It's just kind of been a back and forth stream. We're trying to get it seemed like the first part we're going okay, and all of a sudden we had a lot of issues with the base burning down, the lab having issues, things like that. So it's like, all right, well, this is not ideal to be sure. We probably also need to eventually try to get the digging one out, so we can actually get all this dug out, and then we don't have to worry. We can actually add in the bigger generators all the way through here, which would be kind of nice. As to other things, I don't know what else we could be doing. Power back now, at least.
Research has resumed. A minion is deserting.
One more time. We got plenty of time and money, so let's go ahead and sell this off. Oh, autosave there.
Minion is deserting.
Put 2 there and there. Move this to there and hit confirm. That way, since we're not losing any power, so that is kind of nice. But let's see if we can get this magic carpet finally. We can. We have 74. We have plenty to play with. So let's go see if we can go snag that magic carpet really quick. Let's see here. We got that one done, so that's the other one we just got done. We got one more martial artist for there. Waiting for one martial artist there, and I'm waiting for another martial artist there. Good lord. This is the probably one we'll go for next. Let's actually read these. Linda Lindstrom is starting her publicity tour with a whirlwind appearance in an innovation conference in Mumbai. So the team to bundle her into a car before she moves on. This one, Linda Lindstrom is scheduled for a photo op with some young scientists in Panama City. Stop her before she corrupts the youth with her noble ideas.
Compared to your other missions, getting me a magic carpet should be easy. So why is my floor still bad?
Wasn't expecting that.
That's the thing, boss. We found the carpet, but when we tried to bring it in, it flew away.
My prized flying carpet is out there in the world, and you're in my office talking to me.
Was not expecting a cutscene for a flying carpet.
Yes, that does appear to be the case.
Well, get out there and catch it before I throw you out of that window and see how well you fly.
The only thing that would make this really cool is, like, once we get the magic carpet, if the evil genies flew around the base on the magic carpet, that would be fantastic. And if that doesn't happen, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. So let's see. Kansas City Keynote is the last one we haven't done yet.
Complete.
So you've stolen Linda Lindstrom's notes from her speech at Kansas City graduation. It makes you sick reading about how science can give people more control over their lives. Put a stop to this dribble. Alright, so it looks like we need to do some more over here. We have the heat. And we're running a little, we'll be running a little close. Let's go ahead and just remove all that real quick.
A scheme has succeeded.
So waiting on those martial artists. Let's see if we can do something like that. We gotta wait on that one because that one, unfortunately, we have a super agent there that I don't feel like dealing with. So, fair enough. Side stories. Alright, we're all good there. What are we even researching right now? Upgraded criminal networks. That's right.
Salaries paid.
We also could fire Void if we wanted to. Let's do it. We've had a little bit of downtime, a little bit, struggling a little bit this episode, but I think time for us to have a little bit more fun. Let's launch Void and see what happens, see what kind of research we can get out of it.
Research has been paused. The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
Alright, level. Hold on, I gotta see what quests we have so we can get a little bit of extra money. Not like it really matters too much, some of these, but like Anvil. Let's go hit Anvil. Pretty much we fire anywhere we can get it. But let's fire it at an Anvil target.
I am the brains of the operation.
It's Hammer. So Anvil's over here. Let's fire it right here.
See the world my way. Prepare the void.
It's interesting to say the least.
Research has been paused.
See what we got going on over here. Love how people are still gambling, even in red alerts. It's like, all right, well,
Your henchman.
priorities, I guess.
Adversary.
Oh, good lord! Like everybody's
Your
there.
only winning move is not to pray.
There is Void. We don't have at least 6 scientists. We need to get that. Yikes. We do need to get that going, though. Because if we can get 6 scientists, we can actually get a free research item, which will help us quite a bit. Speaking of getting scientists, is there a quest we can do really quick to go grab a few scientists? Every once in a while, you'll see that mission pop up. It's like, hey, you can get like 5 scientists for 20 grand. Doesn't look like there's any out on the field right now,
Available.
but that is okay. I'm just going to collect that.
A minion.
Did we really capture one of our own minions? We sure did. turn it off, turn it back on. Looks like he just goes back to work, which is very nice. Now, let's see. We finally have the martial artist to run one of these missions. Let's run this one. 4 mercenaries and 4 martial artists. I think that's probably the hardest of the 3 to do, because the 2 actually take one technicians, the other one's socialites. So we have plenty of the others. It's taken us a while to get the martial artist. You know, it's not too terrible though. Symmetry's here. I don't want to run anything with her there.
Training
We do have our
stalled.
scientist there though now, so we do want to get that one going. Oh, we need to get some more scientists for that one. If not, we can always do that one, so that one's not too bad.
An item has been destroyed.
Alright, what got destroyed?
Espectro is ready.
Oh, we have a fire going. Hold on, time out. Oh, great. We've got saboteurs at the base.
Not a problem.
Light. You'll never see me.
I have reports of an intruder in the lab.
It's like, yep,
Kill
and they're
them.
about to hit here again.
Science needs to be left alone. Find and kill that intruder.
A criminal
Where
network
is our
is
evil
tr-
genius at?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's fired that thing. Fair enough. I'm gonna have her come back here.
Another expect.
Home.
Of course, we got there right as they detonated it. That sucks.
Brains over.
Your henchman is in combat. An inferno is...
I can anticipate their every move.
The
This is not-
genius is under attack.
This is not
Sound the
ideal.
alarm.
What happens if I do turn the red alert on? Let's see here.
Need anything specific?
Yeah. You know what? Let's get her out of here.
proceed.
Your min-
I'll make a statistic out of them.
That's better. She's got a wall of minions in front of her now, so it's a little bit better.
your minions are in combat.
They don't stand.
What's next?
A henchman is...
Espectro is loose. Flee or perish.
I don't think Saboteur should be that tough.
Something is
Maybe
wrong
that's just me
with
though.
either the minions or the training room, boss.
Complete new research. Well, yes, please, please. Let's see what we get.
Training has stalled.
Did we not get a free research out of that? Am I missing something? Did it lock down before I could get it? That would suck. One more mercenary for there. Got a feeling we might be rebuilding for a little bit though, so oh good lord. Wasn't not as bad, but still. We need to replace table, replace the console
New optional objective
here
available.
and here. Costs about 50,000 to replace all that. Kind of wish you can almost blueprint rooms so that you can just hey replace what was destroyed. That would be actually really nice,
Your
but
vaults are almost full.
fortunately we don't have that option. Let's see here.
A minion is
I'm trying to
deserting.
think what we could be doing to really kind of help boost our ability to make people, which I don't think is really there's really much we can do right this second, which is a bit unfortunate. It looks like what 5 of the 6 are being used, and there's 6 ones on its way. So Yeah, it's not like we're underutilizing anything we're doing. It's just that people, or we're just keep losing too many people. Let's see here. This one, are we able to do this one? Yes. Yes, we can. Let's do that one really quick. I know that takes our mercenaries away, but hopefully that is the last time we'll have to do that one. We'll need the 4 martial artists still. So we actually need about 8 in total. And the rest of them should be ready to go already.
A minion is deserting.
Train Hitman, we'll do that here shortly. Short whiteboard, I think we still need to do to rebuild our things, so that'll be easy to do.
With either the minions or the training room, boss. Training has stalled.
We have to construct the magic
The
carpet
heat
now?
at a
What?
criminal network has attracted the
Alright,
forces
let's
of
get a loot.
justice.
Yeah, okay, it's a little pedestal, I see. Confirm that, I guess.
A minion is deserting.
Which I don't think the magic carpet is red, though, so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but alright.
A minion is deserting.
Also, now everybody's leaving. Oh, that's why. Because they broke into here first, destroyed these, which really they shouldn't. I mean, fair enough. They're crematoriums, but still, it's a little off-putting to be sure. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. They'll be able to start cleaning up around here.
A minion
Oh,
is
you want to see the
deserting.
magic carpet? There it is. Does kind of look like the one from Aladdin.
A trap has been triggered. A minion is deserting. A trap has been triggered.
Alright, so who do we got? Where are the agents coming
A
from?
minion is deserting. A minion is deserting.
Still yet to see these agents though, so
A minion is deserting.
hopefully they'll just pop up here soon. I would get this mission done. I mean, fair enough, we don't get really anything for it, but fair. I kind of want to at least see it done. Still working on those martial artists, I see. Looks like they got the hitman done first, and they went to martial artist. As to why, I'm not sure, but fair enough. Let's see here. Anything? Any agents? No. Don't really see any, which is a bit odd, but oh well, it happens. You know, while we have money, let's go upgrade. Let's actually get some more research things for the lab
The
here.
wells are full.
Yeah, don't worry, they won't be full for long. Place a centrifuge there, maybe. Let's construct those 3 whiteboards really quick. And we'll also get the biological samples back. Ooh, it's going to cost us $280,000. Yeah, I told you that wouldn't last us too long. Also, did you realize I did put that gold thing right where impact stress analyzers usually go? Not ideal, to be sure. There we go. We're back down to half our vaults being full,
Salaries.
but that is okay. Almost didn't pay our salaries. We got about 100 grand left over, which is still not bad. Any more martial artists available? We have none still. Well, let's see how they're doing. They're still training. They've got 3 in training right now.
optional objective complete.
Do hope those, okay, I do hope those weren't the agents we had to kill, and they were not.
I want that intruder
There's 2,
found and
3,
killed.
4,
I want that intruder dead.
5.
Find him.
Let's see, optional. Collect that up. We're not killing any smashed soldiers anytime soon. We're also not building any more onto the lab soon.
A henchman is in danger.
Go to research menu. Let's see. We can actually start getting the tier 4 stuff.
A new tier of research has been unlocked.
So that is good. We really don't need to come. Oh, we actually can add it by 30. That actually wouldn't be terrible. But we can get the mega vaults now. We can also get the construction depot, which apparently all that means we can actually spawn stuff in the base instead of going out to the depot for, which would be actually kind of nice. We also get a cloning machine. I didn't know we could do that. Actually, really cool. The workers' vitality actually would be really nice to have, but we have to get this one done first. But we also need supercomputers for this stuff, and so we don't quite have that yet. So let's do this one. It increases, well, maybe. Or do we want to just go and try to buy a supercomputer? I mean, how many? Hold on. Let's first off, science-wise, we have 4 quantum chemists. How big are these computers? I know they're actually kind of large. Oh, they're not as bad as I thought they were. We can actually dig more of the laboratory out.
Your minions are in combat.
While they're while I'm building this, let's pause this for you. And let's see how much of these are 100 grand a piece, so they're not terrible price-wise. Let's do that. Our minions are in combat because they're probably still killing those agents, aren't they? I would say they are. The last one's being dealt with right now.
Task complete.
Ooh, we also get 200 grand for this. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's... Dang it. Get new loot. Nothing else. Fair enough. Alright, so... let's do something else now. Out with the old Jubei, we only get 50 grand for... You know what? Let's actually do a Super Agent one. Let's do an Unbreakable Bond. Because I am kind of curious about how in the world John Steele, like, the name survived. So let's see what happens.
You're the one, then. The threat only John Steele could face. That only the Steele program can face now.
John Steele was the greatest spy who ever lived, and he could not have faced me. Who are you supposed to be?
You seriously don't recognize me. I'm the architect of your undoing, with dozens of Steels at my command.
What? The Steele program? Please. A string of pretenders hiding behind the name of a dead man. Nothing more.
Wow. I'm really hitting them hard.
See if you still feel that way after my agent makes contact.
Ignore John Steele on the world stage. That's fantastic. I guess we have to do it here. You want to improve your surveillance presence in Hammer territory. Send your minions into the catacombs of Paris to plant listening devices all over the city. Alright, well, that seems interesting. We're going to give that a try here in a second. Let's go ahead and get some more money being stolen. It'll also help us when we're trying to rebuild our lab. Get a little more cash coming in here.
Objective available.
But to actually build the next supercomputer, we'll need to, or to build that, yeah, the next supercomputer, we'd actually need to actually get more power. right now we really can't do with this one. We'll have to go try to replace another one.
Has too much heat and has locked down.
Nose is starting to itch a little bit. That's not ideal. I don't know, you ever have that happen? I don't know if anybody else on here, like if you're watching or whatever, streams or whatever. But like for me, like when I start streaming, like my nose starts itching or running. It's like it's like something happens like that. Not like I don't know. It's always something like that. And usually I can just ignore it, but every once in a while it's like, all right, if I gotta sneeze, I gotta sneeze. But it's anyways. Let's see what we got here. Nothing really I want to try to do. Let's see if we can ignore John Steele on the world stage now.
Has attracted the forces
Looks
of
like,
justice.
ooh, hold on here. We'll have to run a mission really quick. Reduce the heat. Then we can ignore John Steele on the world stage. He'll be thoroughly embarrassed because we just ignored him. It's a weird mission, I'll be honest with you. But it's like, alright, well, that's what we're doing with our time now. Fair enough. Still need one more martial artist, and we'll need to get either technicians or socialites. We'll need both of them eventually. But we are running a little low on cash. Let's go ahead and get this money being stolen. This money being stolen.
Agent Steele.
Let's launch that and get some money really quick here. Agent Steele apparently supposed to be showing up here in a second. There's no, those are Patriot soldiers. So let's actually get them there. Eli's already there.
Swift as a shadow.
This guy's almost dead already.
Spectro is on.
Same with Eli. Well, this is going to
I'll
end
be
well.
backing at you. No.
Iris unit. Respond. I have updates available. Please download. Your minions are in combat.
An intruder in the lair. Kill
Let's
them.
make sure all these guys are tagged really quick.
I have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them.
Purging unwanted targets.
A lot of hand-to-hand combat, which didn't expect it, 'cause I thought we got enough weapons that we really didn't have to worry about that anymore, but hey, it happens. There we go.
Something is wrong.
Surprising that
Either the
our
minions
henchmen,
or
or
the
our
training
actually
room
minions
boss.
actually took care of the, that issue. The other issue is I don't see John Steele anywhere. Which is a bit, worrying, to say the least.
Training has stalled.
Now, why we're, it's like, why hasn't he showed up yet? It's a little bit of an issue, but another side story done. Hold on.
Updates required.
Let's see here. Where is John Steele at? Rogues have arrived on the island.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room boss.
It did say John Steele showed up at the island, so it can't be that they're not just wandering around somewhere. Which, you know, fair enough, bit of a concern, but especially with my evil genius in the middle of a hallway. Well, why that was a thing, but alright.
Rest is always part of my genius.
A henchman has recovered.
don't understand that, but the rogues are now here, so
There's an intruder
make
here.
sure we kill them.
Kill them. That intruder is just a number. And once you find them, that number's up.
What do you need?
Let's get
You hate to
Eli
see me
down
go?
here.
I've experienced the master is at work.
Awaiting
Make sure all these guys are down
activating
here.
optimal route.
Really? You're just gonna turn around? There is people here attacking us.
Termination program activated.
Yep.
Your minions are incoming.
That didn't take us too long to do. The thing is, I still have yet to see John Steele show up,
Is deserting.
which is not ideal. The super agent is here. Kind of want to know where he's at.
The network has too much heat and has locked down.
Well, I guess that's kind of the point. They don't want you to see him.
A minion is deserting.
Well, this is a bit of an issue.
A trap has been triggered.
Oh, that killed the spin doctor that was trying to desert. Alright, well. Aha! There's Jane
I
Steele.
want
I attack
Finally.
from the shadows. Yes, it is I.
Finally showed up.
You have a command?
That's how your minions work.
It's taken him a while to get down. And finally.
An agent's body may shatter.
There we
but
go.
our bond is unbreakable.
Like
I
that
know
reward.
you're not John Steele's handler. She was unmistakable. So who, exactly, are you?
Someone who learned well from her old boss. Friends call me Penny. You can call me Miss Foxworth.
I'm sure you think much of your work, but your agent's performance against me calls that into question.
Fair
You
enough.
don't understand the Steel program. For every agent you kill, another rises to take their place. Now the world will always have a John or Jane Steele. Sooner or later, Agent Steele will bring you down.
Alright. Do you want to point out it says an agent's body may shatter, but our bond is unbreakable? Just gonna say that's a bit of a nod there. Steel Magnolias will be the next one. Start
The
this side
Steele
story.
problem is unusual. Normally, I favor personal revenge, but when there's more than one person,
Pretty funny.
We could just fire up the old doomsday device, boss.
Ooh, I like that idea.
you think I haven't considered that too? No, this situation requires more finesse.
I don't know, just saying. I feel like your device could get the point across pretty good.
Silence. They work to honor the memory of John Steele. If that's their heart, that's where I'll aim my knife.
Seems like a reasonable idea. Destroy Steele's legacy on the world stage. I mean, have you seen our statue? Can we just replace it with that? Him being killed by a rocket, blasting off into space? Seems like that's a pretty interesting way to go. Let's see here. What's it gonna do? We do have the money now. We can actually get another supercomputer, but we really could use one. But let's actually get the research going for the megavaults.
Research has begun.
And realize we're actually lower on money than I thought. The only problem is that I just realized, oh no, it does. 3 people can work on it, so never mind. See, I knew exactly what I was doing. Planned it all along. I had no idea. Anyways, well, while that's going, we can actually probably even get our evil genius down here to get a little more faster research going. We'll see.
Certain, but my success
Let's also see what we need to do out here. Wait, we got here 6 mercenaries. You know what? We have actually our martial artists ready. See if we can actually get some of these done. We do have that one ready.
Darkness lurks.
We only have to do 3 of these. 10 mercenaries. Holy cow. The original John Steele's trademark kitted out
henchman
speedster
has
is on display at the Museum of Espionage. Have your means break in after hours and drive off with it. What do we got over here? A statue of a memorandum to the original John Steele stands in the lobby of Hammer headquarters. Have your minions infiltrate and replace it with its head of a more sumeral face. Yours. That'd be a pretty funny one. That's the statute of limitations, and this one's also the statute of limitations. Not what it seems. One of the original John Steele trademark was his collection of impeccable tailored tuxes. The man who sewed them is... Hold on. The man who sewed them is all still keeping shop in Seville Row. So have your toughest minions pay him a visit. There actually is quite a bit of them that we can do. So it's actually not too bad. Try to get all those done. There's a bunch over here. A lot of muscle minions are required. Some are more technical involved, but that's okay. Let's see. Have we gotten? We got that one done. So this is the last one we have to do. Let's go ahead and do it because we actually have the material to do so. Now, let's start focusing on this now.
Salaries
Actually,
paid.
cancel that one because the heat is about to absolutely wreck that area. So let's go ahead and reduce the heat there, and then we can launch that scheme. 8 mercenaries there. We need a level 2 criminal network. Level
An
2 criminal
item has
network.
been destroyed.
Something like that. And what that concerns me. Oh my god,
is
are you
raging
serious?
in your lair.
Science needs to be left alone. Find and kill.
Command multitasking.
Why is it always my
Got it.
lab?
Yes, you'll never see me come.
The fires are being dealt
Was it
with.
really only one person?
Loose. Flee.
Show you
No,
what
there's
a
2 more.
barracuda can do.
Find that intruder.
Like, is it really only
and
one person
kill
that got
them.
in? No, it looks like they actually set a couple rooms on fire.
Your henchman is in combat.
Aha! How will you face me when I am on
Yes. Simple.
shadow attacks?
Visiting.
There's 2 gone, and the 3rd gone. Get in there and save the lab now, please.
An item has been destroyed. An item has been destroyed.
Oh, there's more in here?
I want that intruder found and killed.
What are you? On my way.
Swift as a shadow.
Oh wait, fight.
Science kills. I'm thinking.
Are you
It
serious? Did you
is
not see
Time.
people over there?
Who is upon?
Yeah? That ain't happening. Time to earn my...
What if logic dictates? Brains overborn every time.
And wait for it. Wait for it. There it goes. The lab once again gets
You're
destroyed.
under attack. Protect yourself. A henchman has died.
It is the clone though, so it's not like it's a huge deal.
The fires are almost under control.
We need to get this back because that's what we're doing research with.
All fires have been extinguished.
Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. The Seal Magnolias we're doing now. Train the mercenaries. Don't really want to execute a martial artist because we're executing enough right now. Okay, we're just going to wait for people to get out to places. What's that one? Oh, cool. We actually have bait and watch. So we kidnap Linda from World State and interrogate her in the prison, and quarantine Void at the device. So where is she being, or where is she at? She is there. We need a bunch more martial artists. Of course! Anyways. Let's go take a look at Void and see if maybe we can do something here with it. Quarantine Void, please.
Research has resumed.
Cool. So we do have a little bit more research coming in. Here's the problem, though, is that we have... Oh, there's only... Well, there's more soldiers coming. I know there
need
is,
that
but...
intruder located and taken care of.
What do you need? You hate to see me go?
I resume. Affirmative.
The master is at work.
There's 5 of them. Not terrible,
and
but...
kill that intruder for me.
Still.
Yes, not a problem.
Alright, well...
Awaiting command.
Home.
Threat identified. Stand by for information.
Harmless, too pretty for sale.
Okay, we can get rid of these guys a little bit quicker here.
Attention, is in danger.
That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's have these guys heal while we have a little bit of a reprieve.
You have a command. I require a reboot.
Doug, you'll never see me coming.
So we've got... We're starting to get a few more of these things taken care of. These at least are a little bit easier to take care of. Let's see, what do we got here? 6 mercenaries. What do we need for up here first?
Salaries paid.
We need hitmen and martial artists. So the mercenaries we're okay with taking. Take that one, and we're out of mercenaries for this one.
Task complete.
These are all require level 2 networks, though. Let's see. Is there another place right here? Ooh. That one's shut down for right this second. Right here, we can go for that one, though. I think I've accidentally might have used a martial artist, but oh well. It does happen. Well, how's our research is back going, so that is what really kind of matters. Hopefully here soon we won't have to
has succeeded.
worry about that too much, hopefully. There's got to be a way we can build a better trap, though, so that we don't have to worry about the lab anymore. Any more missions going out? What are we waiting on? I'm just waiting on just waiting on the looks like the helicopter. I don't know. That's a little odd that we're just... Oh, there he goes. See what we're doing here. And...
Task complete.
Of course, we have to do research projects now.
Research has resumed.
Let's see here. What research? What do we need for that? We need databanks. Let's get at least 3 of them back in here, because the databanks at least are the cheap ones. So they're only, I think, what, 15 grand each. So it's going to cost us 45,000. So that's not terrible at all.
Let's proceed.
So we're just trying to figure out what she's doing.
Because I said so.
We only have 4 quantum cannons. I figured we'd have more than that. Hold on, let's see here. Oh, we only said we only wanted 4. Ah. Well then. Bump up to 2 more there. Get some more research going here. See if we can kidnap this person. We can. Great. Let's get that going then. We don't need any more guards.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
I'm gonna do that one. That's a pretty good one to steal from. That one's about to shut down, so I won't worry about that one.
Salaries paid. Training has stalled.
Trying to get some more money being stolen because a lot of the schemes were starting to run out. So, figure we might be a good idea, or might be a good time to restart a few of them.
Something
Got
is
some
wrong
still
with
going
either
down
minions or
there.
the training
All
room,
goes
boss.
there, so we won't worry about that one right this second. Of course, this place shuts down before we can get to it. You need to watch that more closely. So we're waiting for a little bit more on that one, so we'll have to... Yeah, it's just unfortunate, but it does happen, I guess. You know, can't really help it sometimes.
Something is
Nothing really
wrong
going
with
on
either
there.
the minions or the training room, boss.
No really new side stories at all, so...
I want that intruder dead. Find them.
How longer we got over here? We got about a minute and a half. Still waiting on those two people to be trained, though. Could use some more minions, though. We're running a little low on them. So we got down, I think it's on floor 2 where we're training everybody. Yeah. Not ideal. We're gonna have all the martial artists relatively soon. Hitmen are gonna be a little harder just because it's taking them a while for them to train, because they only have one item. They have 2, I'm sorry, they do have 2, so maybe not as bad, but
Training has stalled.
still would kind of prefer something else. I have noticed something though. So if you notice, when the mercenaries actually trained to be martial artists, they actually drop their guns. So I'm wondering if wouldn't be the most beneficial thing to actually try to get the heavy staff, I think it is, to try to get them so that they can actually have the upgraded weapons. Let's see what we have over here. We don't have the heavy stun. Sorry, we do have the heavy staff rack, but do we actually have them built? Is the other question. We do. Okay, never mind. It looks like that's the old they think they use, which in theory though we don't need that many then. We should have more rifles than that.
Salaries paid.
Here's what we could do then, because we have plenty of pistols out. Let's edit this one, sell it off, and make some more rifle racks. Ooh, that won't work. Rotate this one around. You know what? Let's also sell this one off, because it feels like not a lot of people use pistols. However, there we go. So we're getting rid of, 10 pistols, so the rest of them will have to pick up the slack, but we're getting, an extra 10 rifles? Is that what it is? Yeah, it looks like that's what it is. We've got the mega safe done. So what can we do now? We got plenty of money, so I do want to do something kind of big. What do we got? We can do the dig right there. We do need the impact stress analyzer. Ooh, not ideal. Let's see here. Let's do this one. It's a pretty quick one to do. But let's also go down to our vaults. So floor 3 here. And let's just, let's see what we can do. I haven't got these before, so it's kind of a first. These do have to be mounted to a wall. So it may not be a all mega safe approach, but something like this, though. Don't get me wrong. We can easily redo this room to have walls so that we could. That's going to increase the capacity by $92,000. It's pretty impressive. And we're going to spend about 200 grand. Let's actually cancel a few of these. Just a few. So we can increase our capacity. That'll give us over $500,000, almost closer to 600,000 to get that done. So that'll be nice. So we can hold even more money, which will be even nicer. We're getting close, so we're also losing money, but you know that's fair. Train spin doctors. We'll probably do that eventually.
A small fire has started in your lair. A minion has caught fire.
Well, we have more saboteurs in here.
Science needs to be left alone. Find and kill that intruder. Locate and kill that intruder.
Here I come.
The Spectro is on.
Multitasking.
Do love the people actually trying to put the other minions out with fire extinguishers. That's pretty impressive. Spectro, can we
Is ready. The shot.
Fighting unwanted fires.
maybe we can get some regular people quick.
Is in combat. Is in combat.
This is what I'm afraid of, to lose all this power. It's not ideal, but it does happen.
Your henchman is in combat.
You know, while this is all on fire, let's just see if maybe we can
Your
replace some of
minions
this.
are in combat.
That'll give me 20 more power there, so let's just do that really quick here.
You've run out of power. Build more generators. A henchman is in danger.
A lot of construction progress all of a sudden, which
The
is fair.
fires are being dealt with.
We have the people to do this
Are
now.
almost under
We
control.
need to get more power going in here, though. So
A
hopefully
criminal
once we get
network
everything
has too
repaired
much heat has
and
locked down.
back going, we should have enough power there. So,
Research has been paused.
or are we really just 3 power short right now? I can fix that pretty easily. Use something like that, but
You're running low on power. Build more generators.
let's go ahead. Do we have the heat here? We do. Not. It's going to take a lot of heat, but we can kidnap that person. Let's go ahead and actually get another one here. Confirm that. Cool. We can increase our mini capacity to at least I thought we could. We'll see
Salaries
that.
paid.
Pay off the salaries for our minions. Let's see what's the next one we want to do. Really, I think that one's going to be the nicest one, but we don't have the centrifuge anymore. We can do that one, or do we want to get an impact stress analyzer? We'll have to get a couple of them, but we could. These aren't too bad. These are only cost us about 60 grand. Let's actually move this over to here now. And that will put more, or it's going to draw more power than we actually have right now. Actually, if we do this,
Power
fix.
restored.
Hopefully we can actually start upgrading a little bit more on the power room there. Would be hopeful. But now we can actually hold 556 grand, so it's actually not bad at all. Alright, okay, we did kidnap that person from the world stage, so that is a good thing. Other thing we need to do, while I'm thinking about it, let's actually finish this real quick. We have 2 data
Research
banks.
has begun.
Let's do it really quick. Shouldn't take us that long. I thought we had a 3rd data bank. We do. All right, we do. They're trying to get over there still. Fair enough. Now, where's this person at? It's like they're still being escorted. So is this the person that's been... Oh, it is. So that is the person that's been causing us all these trap issues. Which is fair.
Has been captured.
Alright, let's escort them to the interrogation. Spectral is going to do it for us. So hopefully this will work out pretty well. I'd like to at least get probably this mission, maybe the next one done, and maybe get Steel Magnolias done before we end the stream today. I think it's a pretty good way to...
Now I know why you refused my invitation. You're working with the forces of justice.
Very clever. Yes, I supplied the wristwatches and the code that runs them.
Aha! Soon your watches will be purely decorative, and they don't even look that... Why are you smiling?
Because the watches were never the point. Void is running my code.
Your code? You mean the microfilms were a trap?
Oh, fun.
What have you done to Void?
A number of things. For one, it is about to give me the ideal opportunity to escape. As for the rest,
Oh,
I'm
great.
sure you'll figure it out soon enough. Get ready for some visitors.
Just shoot her now. It's a lot easier that way.
What do you... Hey, where'd you go? How did she get away?
So we have 10 scientists and 10
We've
intel.
had word of masses of tourists on their way. Did we send an invitation?
Lundstrom. Her code made Void broadcast images of our cover operation with funny text captions.
Oh, it's the worst time for visitors. That virus is still causing trouble. Even Iris
Oh,
has
no.
developed a fault.
The wonderful thing about this virus is once I have it under control, I can make use of it.
I'm
You're
glad you
correct,
look on the
but-
bright side, boss.
The cigarette squeals in the robot.
You don't have to use code phrases. We're alone.
Green soda jugs grind alarmingly.
Oh, it's the virus. It's affected your
Hold
systems.
on, now, until I get this fixed, do I not have a henchman?
The ship's own search for fury.
That would kind of suck. We got something going on here. Oh, look at this.
With virus uploaded
So complete
and
research
engaging
trap
hostiles.
countermeasures dissuade tourists at the welcome desk. So we'll go ahead and dissuade tourists here. 7 to our second world stage, and we got to complete
Our
2
henchman
researches.
Is in combat.
Ooh, that's a lot
Your
of
minions
research to do.
are in combat.
We do have 4 more side stories, though. We have hidden gems. A big shining gem will surely impress your peers. Let's see. Word has reached your peers that a criminal underworld I can't read today. Word has reached you that your peers in the criminal underworld consider your last few jobs to be unimpressive. Remind them of your status by taking a high-profile prestige target. Sweet charity. Particularly eye-catching attraction has alerted you to the sheer profit one can obtain in the world of charity. Make preparations to make the world give a little. That's a pretty good one. We have 1 in a billion. Death by a million bees thing sounds incredibly sinister. Wouldn't you agree? Capture 1 million bees and put them to work defending your lair. How to get ahead in life. Let's face it. Oh, let's actually get into the Easter Egg Island heads. Actually pretty funny. No new ones besides that, though. I was kind of hoping for like another one we can kind of defeat a super agent. Oh well. Where's this combat being taken
Research
place
has
at?
begun.
Nope. Let's see here. That's an issue. There's no henchmen around, are they?
I'm listening.
Notice, though, I don't have Iris over here. She is not in there. Oh, that's an issue.
Can't do that.
The darkness lurks.
I'm amazing, but I ain't that amazing.
Where's Eli at? I guess, oh, he's escorting a prisoner. Oh, he's escorting Iris. Awesome. Wait for the fires to start. Oh, no, they're just investigators. Thought they were
That
saboteurs.
intruder is just a number. And once you find them, that number's up.
So,
I need that
Still.
intruder
I attack from the shadows and
let's get rid of him anyways, because, reasons. Let's see here. So we're doing research on Foxbroth's plans right
Is
now.
in combat.
We have to destroy tech on the world stage. We're going to do 2 more research projects. So let's go out to the
A
world stage and see
henchman
what we
is
got
in
going on.
danger.
That actually wouldn't be
The
too
heat at a
bad,
criminal
but that's going to
network
cost me
has
too much
attracted
heat.
the forces of justice.
Let's see here.
yes, it is I. Let's
Why don't you
snap
head
out
for a
the
break?
Swift as a shadow.
Yes.
It's like he's free now, so let's go ahead and make sure he's healed up.
That's my
So we got this one being
A henchman
launched.
has recovered. Something is wrong with
Level
either
2
the
criminal
minerals
network for
or
that
the
one, so let's go ahead and
training room,
upgrade
boss.
there. Let's see, where else we got? We got right here, we need the intel. Ooh, we're running low on intel. Not ideal.
Research has been paused.
We got...
Research has resumed.
We have that one ready. I'm just making sure we have all the criminal networks we need ready. So that's what, 1. Great, we got that one taken care of. I'll take databanks. There we go.
Research has begun.
Let's go ahead and get both those going. As long as the current agent steal location is unaccounted for, there are dangers to you. Lower them to the ultimate location, your lair. Fair enough. Okay, there actually is other ones here. We'll have to upgrade that one eventually. So there is that one. Where's the last one at? We won't worry about it right now because we don't have the stuff to do it
Training
with. So,
resumed.
so I won't worry about that. But we need to lure John Steele. Where is
Salaries
John Steele
paid.
currently at?
Just like you've been trained, Agent Steele.
So we got to defeat him now. So it'll be a pretty easy one to take care of. Just kind of hoping they would come through the back door. Looks like they might be coming through the front door, though. Execute scientist, no thank you. Side stories are just probably doing it. Doing the Agent Steele one. Of course, a wave of soldiers arrived just as John Steele is supposed to show up. Or Jane Steele. Could be either one, really. At least the henchmen I do have left actually are full health and everything, so that is a good thing.
The master is at work.
There's an intruder here. Kill him. I want that intruder found and killed.
Do, 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 do.
I have reports of an intruder in the lair. Kill them.
Alright, where is my henchman at?
Darknet, you'll never see me coming.
I'm listening. On my way.
They're both like right down the hallway.
That's what you pay me for. What do you need? Be honest.
Shadow, no way. This shadow attacks.
Get a few more bodies in front of the soldiers here. And the clone got pushed outside. Awesome.
Is at hand.
Well, that worked out not really well. Anyways, see if we can find John Steele or Jane Steele, whoever it is. Don't see them, and that concerns me.
I am now functioning using normal parameters.
Good. The cure worked, I see.
I am now also resistant to all known forms of electronic attack.
The forces of justice can't save
Oh,
Spain.
pretty cool. Now I wonder if she has that upgrade now. Kind of interesting if that, like, she can't be hit by electrical attacks. Kind of interesting. I don't know if that's how that works, but hey. Would be kind of neat.
A A henchman
I
is in
bet you
danger.
that is Jane Steele right there.
Agent Steele. Here. Minions, seek and destroy.
Research has begun.
All right, let's we've got that done now. Oh, we still have the intelligence. I guess we're running probably low on. Not really, but let's get 90 workers back in here.
Yes. Eliminate all targets. Your minions are nothing more than target practice.
This will scare a few people out of our casino, but that's okay.
You lost this battle the moment Steele took the field.
But I think John Steele's or John/Jane Steele's the only one that leaves a body bag. It's kind of interesting.
On that agent. But another shall be on their way soon enough.
And collect that reward.
I don't imagine you understood what message you were sending, smearing John's memory like that.
Of course I did. If you want a ball to charge you, you wave red in its face. And you did charge.
You may think yourself terribly clever, but you've escalated things. First, spitting on a dead man's grave.
And then easily killing his successor while you watched. I know, Mrs. Foxworth.
Wow. She's really getting
I
after these
was
people. This is pretty good.
You've only done this well so far because I underestimated you. You won't have that advantage next time.
Task complete.
Alrighty, there we go. We got that all taken care of. So what do we? Oh, we do have Cunning as Miss Foxworth. So I think this is going to be interesting to try. I think we continue doing this one, and we were only getting money for it, but you know, it's actually kind of interesting to see how all this is turning out. So let's do another one.
Miss Foxworth, glad I caught you. I was just thinking it had been too long since I watched an Agent Steele die.
You know, whenever someone wasted time gloating to John, he'd always turn the tables, escape, and kill them.
But you're not John Steele, are you? Just an up-jump secretary who can't get over... What was that noise?
Oh, sorry. That was my team, using this core to hack your network. You just compromised every base you have. And all because you couldn't resist a good gloat. Be ready. My agent shall come to call soon enough.
That's great. So stop John Steele on the world stage. Well, I don't know if I call him John Steele. It should be Jay Steele. But that is okay. We're going to send Silver and Steel. You boosted the finances by diversing from gold to silver. But the steel program has a compound that will eat your silver down to its molecules. Protect your silver from its corrosion. It's kind of interesting. What have we got here? Steel has set in on a card game that used to launder your money, and is winning hand after hand. This game's already rigged, so your only choice is to slip something into his martini. So there is 2 of them. Game going again here. See if we can get this going. It's a level 2 network we'll need there. Do have another one here though. Steel's known, or Steel. Oh, hold on, it's running out. It's called running on empty. A Steel agent knows what you're doing to fuel your doomsday device and makes off with the shipment of your fuel cells. Retrieve them before your short supply of fuel disappears from the market completely. Oh.
Training has stalled.
Well, that's all of them. Well, that's 3 of the 4 we've got. A little black book, and it's a Steel agent charmed a member of your accounting staff and now has made off with a book of your finances. Solve them before they can broadcast all your sources of income directly to Mrs. Foxworth or Miss Foxworth.
This Iris unit will be offline for scheduled maintenance.
So let's get all the let's see if we can get all the John Steele stuff done. I don't know if we'll be able to get this one done. We'll get probably 3 of the 4 done. We're working on the savvy the technology, but for some reason it seems like we are having issues keeping enough scientists around. It seems like, or intelligence, and some issues with intelligence too. So I got one over there. That one's completed now. So there's number 3. Cool. So that is now done with that. We have plenty of money. Let's go ahead and do the one we can dig out the rest of the base. That might be helpful. So there's that done. Do we have? We don't have another one going. Right. Why don't we have another one? Do we maybe one lock down before we can get to it? That's possible. Don't see any that's really open right now. It's not ideal, but let's go ahead and upgrade. Well, we need intelligence for that one. It's kind of the issue. It's like you're trying to balance all this and not going too well. Bit of a pickle here. Is there another one? There's one there. That's one of the other missions. We can actually do that one. Let's go ahead and just do that one. We need a couple more biologists for that one. Those are all just technicians.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training
Upgrade
room,
that
boss.
one, so we can get that mission done. Where's the other? There's the other John
Research
Steele
has
one. We
been
need
paused.
biologists though. Here I don't think we. Well, it doesn't say we won't need them, but that's a bit of an issue. So we need some more biologists. I guess we're going to be waiting for a little bit on them. So while we do that, we can also
network has been upgraded.
build another one of these because we do have the cash
A
for it.
criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
Let's also get Evil Genius back up into her chair here.
Recharging my ever-expanding mind.
But yeah, I think what we can do is try to get the John Steele stuff to this quest done today, and I think that might be a good spot to call it for at least today. We have gotten quite a bit done already, so I think that'll be a good stopping point if we can figure out how to do it. We need 2 more biologists. We can probably do it there. That probably wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. We can do it there though. I imagine it's probably very similar to that one, so I'm not really too worried about that one right this second. So yeah, it's not too bad.
Salaries paid.
What else we got going on here? Let's go ahead and just launch that scheme so we can get that one done. We now have to really kind of start looking at how to get the rest of them, or the rest of the sabotage tech ones done. You really just need intel. Like that one, we need intel. We'd be good to go. This one, we need some scientists. Where's the other one? This is the last one. We need more biologists. So, not ideal. But if we do that in that order, we should be okay. But all right, what's the next part of this one?
Task complete.
Ooh, Steel agents are crawling all over your lair, whether they're sneaking, stealing, or playing a hand of cards. Find them all and defeat them. Are those them? They are, and they all have different. They actually have names. They're not just called John Steele. This is Barry Peck,
Find that
dead.
intruder and
Si Young
kill them.
Lane, dead. Umad Hind, actually a cool looking character model,
An intruder
dead.
in the lair.
All of them.
Kill them.
And we'll take care of them here momentarily. Let's make sure we actually get a couple henchmen out here. We do have Irish back though, so that is
See me
good.
go?
The Spectro is on the move.
Let's see if I can see any more trainees through here. And I don't.
Doom is upon you.
Aha, there's actually a couple of them.
Training resumed.
I want that
Or the last
intruder
two,
dead.
really it's the last
Find
three,
them.
but we'll get rid of them.
Light, dark, meh. It's
Yes. Not a problem.
They're trying to blend in, but guess what? Well, there's there's a set of twins
Show
here,
you what a barracuda can
but
do.
darkness.
Yeah.
yeah, these will end very well for
Your
them.
henchman is in combat. Task complete.
All right, gotta lure them on the world stage. Let's see if we can find J Steel on the world stage anywhere. The rest of these missions are pretty quick, so I don't doubt their usefulness. But here's the problem. Let's say this is the end of this mission. I don't know if it is or not. We're already maxed out on money. Let's just, well, say maxed out. Let's actually get some more capacity. Because it's giving us 200 grand. I don't want to waste all that. Like we could do this and increase this by. We'll do it even more. Let's just we'll finish the row out here. I think it's another 140,000 for what we need. So that should be kind of nice. All that done here shortly. It's going to cost us a little bit. I'm not saying it won't. But I guess what we could do is still do it, because then we could actually kind of say, hey, we're not going to accept the stuff yet. I think that'll work. But we got to find John Steele on the world stage first. Where is she?
Research has been paused.
I really don't see them.
Training has stalled.
You would think they're a little more. They'd be a little more obvious, but apparently not.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
I really don't see them on this map. It's a bit of an issue. We're out of power. Oh, did this thing take power? That would be an issue. Alright, well, that's no problem. What we can do is come over here, sell these two off. Actually, I'll need to sell 3 of them off. That'll give us a plus 20.
Something is
Let's
wrong
not plus
with
20.
either the minions
Let's
or
do
the
this
training room, boss.
and add one more. Actually, if we want to do this correctly, let's move all these down a couple. I don't know how many that actually is, but move all these down just a little bit here. And we can't stick another one there. All right, well, never mind. That'll still look a little bit nicer anyways. There they are.
I've sent you an agent working on my secret service. Do show them a good time.
Agency has come to avenge their most recent loss against you. Defeat them and give them something else to avenge. Well then. Where's the wave of soldiers showing up? There's an investigator that's leaving. Well, we can't help that anymore, but
You've run out of power. Build
That's
more
okay.
generators.
we're not going to have enough power. That's not going to be enough to get what we need. It's a bit of an issue. We'll have to do a little more renovations, but that is okay. Still looking for this John or Jane Steele character. Yet to see them pop up yet. Oh, there's the wave of soldiers. Told you there would be one.
I need that intruder located and taken care of. There's work to do. Find that intruder and kill them.
The darkness lurk.
What are you? Here I come. That's what you pay me for.
Your henchman.
I attack from the shadows and the light.
Nope. Still looking for this John/Jane Steele.
Threat identified.
Silver revolver,
Sound
please.
sick. You.
So we get rid of these people a little bit quicker.
Your henchman is in combat.
That should be good. Just a little bit of lag there. That was not ideal, but... Alright, so J Steel is finally here. So where are they at? There we go. Power's back. Aha, there they are.
Minions, Agent Steel has infiltrated the lair.
It is time.
You got it. That ain't happening.
Might as well get all three of them out here just in
Awaiting
case.
input.
They don't stand a chance.
Termination program activated. Your henchman is in combat.
And come on, a little more. A little more. Well, actually, he defeated two of my. Oh, wow, he defeated all three of my henchmen.
A henchman is in
Not
danger.
ideal. It's taking a knee right now. Hopefully, they'll be back up here momentarily.
A henchman is in danger.
Right now, alright, with those new upgrades, with all that, they should have just been alerted, so hopefully there's a small team of military dispatched out to take care of Steel.
My agents train in every combat art there is.
Oosh, there we go. Go ahead and collect
agent has
that,
perished,
collect
but
that
there
money.
are plenty more where they came from.
Tell me, Miss Foxworth, are you starting to have second thoughts about picking a fight with an enemy like me?
You'd think that, but the truth is, I've been in this fight so long, I barely know who I am without it. So no second thoughts for me. I'm glad to have an enemy like you. You make my life make sense.
On this, we understand each other. So you understand when I say I won't hold back in our next encounter.
Nor will I. The Steel program has dozens of top agents in its ranks, and I promise you shall face them all.
Well, all right then. Let's see what else. Let's see if the next one for next stream. What kind of what can we look forward to? Some more loot stuff. Maybe a henchman or two. Might work on some of the other ones. It might be kind of fun. But how much gold can we hold now? I'm just kind of curious about all this now. We can hold $696,000, and we caught the saboteurs before anything or they got anywhere. So that is cool. That's a good way to end the stream too. Getting one up on Steel and all that. There we go. Let's have these guys go take a break.
I have updates available. Please download.
Where is the other two at?
Yes, it is I. You'll never see me coming.
Iris unit. Respond. Iris.
And there we go. So, guys, I think this is a great place, good place to stop for at least today. Let's go ahead and save the game here. Local save Project Utopia. Confirm that. And we'll pop over to the main camera. Well, guys, thanks for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you guys are curious on how to support me, the best way to do it is actually just leaving a follow here on Twitch or on YouTube as well. Both places would be ideal. Right now, I do stream 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, let's say you want to see more of my content, you really enjoyed this stream or something else, or another part, maybe you want to see what the beginning parts of the stream was, things like that. You can always go to my YouTube channel, there is a link below the channel here. You actually can see all of my content on there from when I started. It's been over a year worth of content, so there's quite a bit there. I probably keep you occupied for quite a while just looking through old videos of mine. And it's a great way to kind of catch up on things like this. I don't think I have anything else. I think that I've gone through everything. The other thing is though, so next week I usually stream 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I might be a little late. I might be like 1:15 to 4 next week, just because I do have I have to work a little bit that morning. So I'll try to get everything ready and to go before then, but it'll probably be a little later start next week, but that should only be for that week. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks for joining me once again. I'll see you guys back here on Friday for some more Evil Genius. But until then, guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great Thursday. I'll see you back here again on Friday. Take care, everyone.